Hello everyone and welcome at long last back to Kenshi. As some of you may already be aware if you follow me on Twitter or if you know where to find the community tab on YouTube, I have managed to dig out the save files of my still dead gaming rig. I got a hard drive dock and I managed to pull the save files off the old hard drives. Now that does mean that I'm still playing this on my laptop because the new build will probably be completed in the very, very early part of next year. But for now, I think we can continue. Now, where we left off, we're going to need a little bit of a recap, really, aren't we? It's been that long. We have the Voyagers all the way down here. We have made a fairly long trek from Dustwall all the way over here, all the way down through various trials and tribulations, namely this. I forget the name of this area, but it is a place of death and despair and regrets, lots of regrets. We won't be going back there, at least not yet. Well, eventually, we will be going back there, but when I am much, much stronger. Currently, the Voyagers have made their way to Drifter's Last, a United City settlement. Now, not one that we've been to before. Now, there's a couple of things going on. Right now, our Voyagers are by and large safe. Let's have a quick look through them. They're hungry, but they're overall good. Good to go. In fact, let's have a quick look. Yes, Aavak is carrying quite a lot of materials with him. In fact, let's pop these on just so that you're a little bit swifter on your feet. I think everyone else, more or less, has plenty of mobility about them. Do we have... Actually, Aavak is one of the only people who has those shoes to put on. Oh no, there we go. We've also got Big Al. So they're some of the fastest. But they will happily tend to themselves for the time being. Because we have other things that we need to work on right now. Namely, we need to go back to the homestead. Okay, so we're going to have to give a moment for it to all load in. Oh, we're still under attack. I was under the impression that we'd finished this attack, whatever it was, but no. Apparently not. It was a very recent one, though. Look at all of the bodies. So many bodies. Also, a great big ruddy broken wall. What? How? When did that? I don't even. You know what, though? It doesn't matter too much, because in the last episode, I started alluding to the fact that I kind of view Dustwall as a my first base kind of base, and I would appreciate moving on, really. Maybe not into a different area. Maybe we could just pop a new home down here and play with big things and gorillas, but in much smaller numbers than that hell crater. Or alternatively, we could go somewhere completely different. Maybe somewhere where we wouldn't even be taxed. Who knows? But for the time being, we've got a bit of a battle going on down here. Now, one thing I am starting to realize is we really need some turrets on this side. How is this holding up? That door is going to go down, isn't it? Yes, it's going to go down reasonably soon too. All right then. Let's pause things there. I want my farmer's beep. Could you hop onto a turret? Man this gun for me. Have you got that set up? I'm going to turn off your jobs for now and man turret. There you go. That should mean the beep goes and does that. There we go. Bard, also going to turn off your jobs. One to the man this turret. Go ahead. And Miss Minnie, turning off your jobs. Man this turret. There you go. Chop. Indeed chop. There we are. And the moment you've done that... Hobbs, would you like to come over here? I think Hobbs may... Yeah, Hobbs is now a member of the Homestead squad. I do recall that I had you join Eliza a little while back. There we are. And as soon as you're through, we're going to go ahead and have this closed down. There we go. That should be perfect. You guys should be able to do terrible damage to our enemies. Right. Eliza, Shrike, Matt, you desperately don't want to be there anymore, so let's get you in on this side, because they're going to be spraying bolts all over this area. Right, let's get that done, and then we're closing this door. There we go. Close. Perfect. There we are. Oh, ho, ho. Who have we got down here? We've got more black dragon ninjas, and some Shrek. Some Shek. Oh my lord, it's been a while since I played some Shek. They may or may not have anything in common with Shrek, but ooh, that's not good. Are we gonna get that repaired? Because I would super love it if you could. I dislike having that not there, though thankfully that wall going straight through it. Ah, Shrike, no, why? Why, Shrike? Come this way, please. Thank you. And then start working on this. You don't have the building materials? And get some. You've got plenty of building materials, Shrike. Let's yoink that into your backpack. There we go. Adding materials. How many do we need to add? 1. There we go. Go ahead, add that material. And our turretman will continue to turret things. Hobbs, where are you? Where's Hobbs? Hobbs is currently shooting. Hold on. Right, gonna turn off your job. I would like you to man one of these turrets there. Go ahead and take care of that one for me. Thank you. We will get Jin. You're also gonna do the same. It has been so long since we last played. Oh, can I not use this one? I think that might be a ghosted one. See, Dustwall, it's a temperamental settlement. Let's just put it that way. It has many things that it does certain ways. Oh dear me. They're gonna find their way in, aren't they? Yes, they are. Well, that has gone poorly. Is this not being built fast enough? We're back! Yes, I had noticed. You aren't here fast enough, though, I feel, which is rather unfortunate. Go ahead and open this. Let's get everyone. Jobs are active. Go ahead. All of you, jobs are active. Go ahead. I need everyone to just basically fight. Go ahead. Kill them! They're gonna grab my stuff. Get in there! Don't let them steal my things! Those scallywags. Can we look inside? No, apparently not. Who's in there right now? Oh, there's none of my people in there right now. Are you not fighting them? Are you not killing them all? I'd love it if you would. Because I think they're nomming all my food. My carefully prepared noms. That apparently they want over here. So I'm going to have to get someone over there. Rather sharpish. Solwind, can you get inside there? Before they manage to make off with all my hard-earned. Right. What are they have they grabbed everything? Haha, they have not. You fools! Okay, Solwind, just drop all the water barrels for now. There we go. And then grab everything out of there. I want you to be carrying all of it. I also don't want you to have a job turned on, because otherwise you'll be tempted to drop things off in here, and I would not like that. You know what? I'll allow the Shek to have 1 or 2 things. Solwind, run. Just run. Go and talk with the Shek. Hopefully they didn't overhear the Shrek comment earlier. That's right. Everyone else can kill everything else. It's fine. Hello. We need food, Flatskin. We're hungry. It's time to share your harvest. Help yourself. Take what we owe. Check the stores. You won't find it. Well, actually, you will. You will find a bunch of scallywag ninjas. And I hope you deal with them. Because they're taking your taxes. Oh, those scoundrels. That's fantastic. They are actually killing me. Ah, this is glorious. This is why we pay our taxes. Is so that they will continue to accidentally protect us. Right, let's go ahead and open this door. Oxherd, you can head inside as soon as it is open. There we go. And then we will close the door. We will lock those scoundrels inside, where they will have to face our wrath. There we are. Alright. I think the Shek have pretty much murderized everyone. Okay, well, in that case, we may as well open the door again. But yeah, I'm not satisfied with Dustwall. I like the name. I really am fond of the name. But as far as everything else goes, not as much of a fan. I'll be honest, not as much of a fan. So don't worry about that. Let's just wait for the Shek to leave. Oh, Eliza's putting Shrike upstairs. Okay. Oh, and Beep. Oh, is Beep okay? Beep is fine. Beep has just got a really, really messed up chest. It's fine. Beep, you're becoming amazing. Truly, you are. What about Shrike? Shrike will be better. So. Oh, and I'm better right now because I just had a massive slip of tea. Good times are these. Truly good times. Where are you? Solwyn, do you need a rest? Go ahead and have a sleep. This is gonna sting. Enjoy it while it lasts. Sure. Alright. Are the Shek ever gonna leave? Because I would super like it if they would leave so I can put food back into the communal food bin so that everyone else can, you know, have food. That would be grand. But could you head over in here for me? I forget if we managed to set up our prisoner shack yet. Let's have a quick gander. We did. Well. That means that some of you unlucky sods are going to be our captives for now. Are you alive? Actually, some of them may indeed have a bounty. Is there any way to tell? I forget. Let's just hover through them. Anyone in here with bounties? I don't think so. Oh well. In this case, I will have Solwyn since... yeah, I'm going to have Solwyn come on down here. First aid this individual, ideally. If in fact you've got anything to first aid with. Now once you're done doing that, we're going to stick him in a cage. It would not... oh, okay. Well, you're not going to then. Okay, fine. I'm going to pick them up, then stick them in the cage, and then hopefully someone else will come and first aid them. You never can tell. I wonder if there's a mod that will enable it so that the buildings never turn off. Like, you never lose sight inside the buildings. That would be great. Truly. But I need someone else. Is there anyone else to take? Are all of these dead? I think they might be. Where's Solwind right now? On his way. That's fine. I'm going to let it continue playing at regular speed for now. Just because there's so much going on and I'm trying to reacquaint myself with so many things. I'm really hopeful that the Shek will leave soon. Put in. Dunk. Matt, could you come and first aid this individual, please? I seem to recall that you are our resident healer. How about you? Blood loss KO. Sure. Okay, come pick this one up. And we'll ferry them across. Oh no, Matty, you alright? Why are you moving so slow? You seem to be doing okay. What are you carrying, Matt? Some iron plates. Alright. But you're just, you know, not worrying. Just taking your time. They knew what would happen to them if they attacked us. They had this coming to them, basically. I think is what Matt is signaling with that very leisurely walk there. He's like, yeah, you know, if he dies, he dies. It's fate. Now, who am I to argue in the face of fate? No. I'll get over there in time, and if they're still alive when I get there, well, that's very good for them, isn't it? Now, let's pop you in there. Is he alive? He's... he'll probably survive. Come on, Matt. Let's see the first aiding going on. There we go. Perfect. Do you actually have many first aid? Yeah, you've got a decent amount. So, Wind, I need another person, though. Go and find someone who isn't dead. You will do. So, pick this one up. Matt, do you want to take care of the next one? He's like, no, not really. But I guess I will if you tell me to. And I will, in fact, tell you to. Let's grab you. Thank you. Solwyn, let's get them into this one. And of course, we're doing this so that later on we can have Fight Club again. Mostly so that we can start training up. Oh, you're scarpering. What are we? Well, you know, I guess that isn't so bad. I don't actually mind if they manage to get out of here. Matt, I am going to have to insist that you stay there. Let's pop you in. Matt, if you can take care of. First aid. Oh, that was a band of bones. I would like to loot. Make sure they don't have any weapons at the very least. You nicked my food. You utter rascal, you. Fine. What do you mean stolen from them? This was mine. Stolen. My lord, that's cheeky. I'll leave you with 2, so you don't starve. Well, that's frankly more than you deserve. I'll leave you with 2 for the same reason. Drag that over. I'll take your weapons. Yoink, yoink. Thank you. And how about you? Salute you. Yeah, you're definitely not keeping that. Nor are you keeping this. Really, I shouldn't even leave you with the armor. I should probably take a lot of these things off you. But for now, we're good. Are they still here? It appears as though they are. Why? Why are you in here? Check, warrior leader. I somewhat disapprove. I must confess. Soulwind, could you go grab another unfortunate soul? Oh, you're dead. You're dying. You're dying. You're dying. Okay, none of these will do. I imagine it's going to be much the same over here. Oh, blood loss KO. Sure, let's go grab you. You can grab that one. Guys, have you got jobs to do? Or are you done with the jobs? No, you're continuing with the jobs. Are you repairing? Ah, yes. Yes, you are. You're getting everything back up and running. Oh, fair enough then. Well, you know what? I don't mind if you just ferry in some of the cactus and they decide to eat it. I'm not going to hold that against them, I guess. But I'm not going to let you have that. That's mine. This is now mine as well. Thank you. Oh, they're leaving. Aha! Marvelous. Right, so I want to pick up this band of bones. Oh, that was not quite what I wanted. Up and down. Thank you. I would like Soulwind to pick up this band of bones. Yoink. Right, well, they've scarpered. So we can probably get back to taking care of things now. I'm tempted to just allow them to get up if they make it. Well done them, honestly. I'm not gonna stand in their way of survival. If they manage to pull through, then good on them. They might wish they hadn't, considering what's going to happen to some of the survivors, but, well, you know. It's just the way of things. Alright, pop them in. Thank you, and then you can go grab one last lucky/unlucky survivor. I'm going to assume that this one is... No, that one's dead. How about you? Blood loss KO. Dead. Dying. Blood loss KO. Oh, there's someone here. Soulwind, can you go come and grab this one? Pick him up. That's fine, it's just a bunch of dust bandits. It's not going to be an issue. Though if they keep distracting Matt, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Soulwind, this way please. Matt can easily deal with this person. It's a little bit of training for him. Wow, they're really attacking Soulwind as he's scarpering with someone on his back. Disapprove, but okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this fight. Our group here are more than capable of dealing with a bunch of hungry bandits. And if they're not, well, that just speaks volumes, really. Pop them in there. You can actually first aid here, Soulwind. Could you? Can you first aid? You should have a first aid bandage. There we go. Yep, you're alright. You'll sort of be okay, I think. Actually, did they have anything? No, they just had armor. They need... Yeah, they need more first... Soulwind! I appreciate that you want to get back to the fight. But what I really want you to do is to stop them from dying. Right, Matt. Could you stop this one from dying, please? Because Soulwind is taking a long time to sort out this shack. I will eventually take all of their gear. Probably leave them with just some rags, really. Or maybe even give them some of the stuff that we're making. But just enough so that they have something on that will prevent them from getting too messed up in Fight Club. And some bread here and there. There we go. You shouldn't be terribly hungry. In fact, you... In many ways, some of you will have a better time here than you have anywhere else. Do you need some loot? I could give you some meat. Here you go. Have 2 slices of meat. There we go. You can have those. And let's have a look at you. Yep, taking these, and you can have 1 and 2 meat. There you are. Perfect for now, I think. There we go. Now, if I was a particularly cruel taskmaster, I might just keep them just fed enough that they can work and fight, but not fed enough that they could realistically escape without dying of exposure on the way. But we do need to do something with all these bodies. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, well, Soulwind, do I have you? Have you got hauling, bread oven? You've got various hauling jobs, but none of the ones that I want right now. Let's just get you inside. There we go. First and foremost, I need you to drop off all of this. I know it was nice to hold on to all that for the last night. And next, I want you to... you should be able to pick it up. Let me have a look. Oh, well, actually, no. I suppose not. Can I move this out? This one is a better one for outside. There we are. Now you should be able to pick one up. And pop that in. Second one, pop it in. Ideally. Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess that works. What else needs water? Oh, I bet the... Oh. Actually, alright. Well, nothing needs water, apparently. Very well. I guess... No, it's full capacity. Wow. I suppose you're holding on to that for now, then. Let's turn your jobs back on. There you are. Solwind should start immediately making a bunch of good stuff. Let's drop these off in there as well. I do actually want Solwind to drop off all of these items, though, so I just going to do that first. That's probably... That is not what I want to do. Damn it. Solwind. Do what I said, not what I... There we go. Perfect. I approve. Right. Now we've got something going. I would like you to head over here, because we've got a bunch of weapon lockers and the likes for us to dump just random cargo into. I guess we could melt some of it down. I'm going to have to turn off your job, though. Now, the first couple of episodes, as we get back into the swing of things, are going to be a little bit slow. And I do apologize for it. It's just I'm going to have to relearn an awful lot of stuff. So I hope you can forgive me. That's a katana versus a ninja blade. I don't believe the ninja blades are really better than this. Armor penetration is low. This is worse. Attack bonus is twice as good. Defense bonus is twice as bad. Damage is robust, minus 39. Damage to humans, 10%. Cutting damage is 0.52 on the ninja blade. 0.47. Blunt damage is 0. Actually, I'm kind of feeling that the ninja blade is probably a better option for us. So, yeah, why not? Let's have a look. Have we got a particularly good one? That's a 5.2, which is that one as well. Yeah, actually, there we go. That's a bit of an upgrade for you. I don't mind that at all. Alright, Solwind, you can go back to your job then. And enjoy. My goodness. That was a lot of faffing around. How's that? The gate is doing well. We're getting this gate back up and running. The other thing I'm strongly considering is... When I first set up the mod list for this playthrough, I went by a lot of people's advice, people who've played the game a lot more than me. But one of the mods that I am probably regretting the most, or I don't know how to feel about it, is the increase to gate HP. I had no idea just how different of an experience that mod would give me versus the vanilla game. I just installed it on recommendation. But I am feeling that it's allowed me to play the game in a way that really isn't indicative of the regular experience, and that's something I regret. Something I am strongly considering changing. So when/if, mostly when, we set up a new base, I'm probably going to disable that mod at that point, and we're going to go with the regular gate HP, and hopefully it's not going to lead to the sudden and rather bloody end to the series, but if it does, well, then that's just an excuse to start a new series from scratch and take lessons with us that we've learnt. But finally, at long last, we're ready to have a look around the hook, or rather Drifter's Last. Now, if we have a look, we've got a bar. Let's head into the bar. We've got an infinite wingman, a rook, sorry, get inside. A Ruka, a Big Al, a Crumblejohn, and a Griffin. We haven't renamed Crumblejohn or Griffin or Infinite Wingman. I mean, come on. Who would name Infinite Wingman? That would just be wrong. Build huts out of... You got Lantern of Radiance. How exotic. What's it do? Let me see. Oh, really? It ain't stone and it ain't wood neither. Okay, take a look. But don't touch. I don't want you run in... It's a juju with your filthy mitts. Okay. Nah, I guess it ain't. I never really thought about it before. Oh, this is actually quite cool. So, oh right, you're talking to someone else at the table. I see. Ooh, it's so shiny. I mean, it's called the Lantern of Radiance, to be fair. Right, who have we got? Gecko. Got Zoo. Steryfast. A shop guard, fair enough. A gardener. Rather, gardener. This is a bar. Tuna. Dirt. Saint. Izumi. Barman. Are you... Oh, you're a hiver. Nice. Okay. Who we got over here? A plastic surgeon. Ooh. Leaf. Mercenary captain. I mean, we could get some mercenaries. I wonder if we could get some mercenaries to go and just chill out at our base and just keep them there. When we earn enough money that we could probably keep them there forever. Let's have a look. Aavak, go on ahead and have a chat with the mercenary captain. What do you want? I want to hire some bodyguards. I need some mercenaries to guard my outpost. 1,000 cats per day. 2-day minimum. We get looting rights too. That doesn't really matter to me. I could easily hire them for part of a week and go and sell a load of stuff that we've made recently to generate more stuff. I'd be fine with that. Never mind for now. Let's just have a look at when we're about to see anyone else coming to join us. 4 days, Shek Kingdom. 3 days, Bands of Bones. I mean, it would certainly prevent us having to worry too much about stuff going on. You know what? Let's do it. Let's actually go ahead. Guard my outpost for 6 days. Okay, thank you. Enjoy. Right. Well, we've just spent a lot of money, but we do have a fair bit of stuff that we can sell. So let's go and have a chat with the barman. Looking to trade? Indeed I am. Let us do business. Right. First and foremost, let's have a look. Crumple John? No, nothing there. Infinite Wing Wang? Quite a lot of things here. Let's sell these. We're going to get 527 for it. So, whomp, whomp, whomp. So many claws. So many claws. I mean, they're not a lot individually, but it's well worth it, I think. Got steel bars and various alternate swords, but I'm not ready to trade those just yet. I definitely am willing to trade the animal skins, so I know I can use them for other stuff. That's fine. Old maps, an old piece, map of some other, probably fictional continent, pretty useless, but maybe you can get some money for it. I mean, a decent amount of money for it, actually. Sure. We've got parchment. I'm not sure if this is useful for anything. We've got gears. I think I might keep the gears. I'm not entirely sold on the idea of just selling them off. Let's get rid of those. We've got hinges. I don't know. Oof, that is worth a decent amount there, but let's get rid of the hinges. You would be able to afford this, so okay. Would you be able... You know what? This is my Voyager squad. Why would I want them to be running around with a bunch of random loot? I don't want them to be doing that, is the answer. So let's sell things off. I'm not going to be able to afford to sell most of these off, unfortunately. But I can at least get rid of those two. Alright, that makes a bit of a difference for us. We could buy a load of food here. That may well be worth it. Wanted. Simeon. Race, Greenlander. Gender, male. Bandit leader, wanted for multiple counts of murder and robbery. Preys upon travellers and merchants growing stronger and more powerful in numbers. Simeon has a vicious army under his control. Caravans are warned to employ extra bodyguards when travelling the desert until further notice. It's 20,000 cats. That's not a small amount. It would probably be worth my time. I think we are going to want to start grabbing these. Wanted Savant the Skin Eater. Wanted Blue Eyes. Oh, this doesn't have a race. Responsible for the disappearance of hundreds of humans in the Forbidden Zone south of the Great Desert. Victims have been found savagely mutilated, most notably the bodies completely skinned and hacked all outer flesh. Details of the mutilators are still largely unknown. Target is considered highly dangerous. Well, yeah, one would assume so. Fugitive wanted for crimes of fraud, extortion, smuggling, impersonation of an official, trickery, and theft. Responsible for scamming countless United citizens out of millions of cats. Millions? Master of disguise with an ever-changing appearance. However, also a known braggart and drunkard whose loud mouth will certainly be her downfall. Recommend hunters search not with eyes, but with ears peeled. Interesting. We've also got a Valamon. It's a Shek, tall, muscular, grey-skinned. Warlord and leader of the Reaver Bandits, notorious from the Forbidden Zone. Wanted for robbery, murder, kidnapping, and indoctrination of United Cities patrols and travelling citizens. Indoctrination? That's an interesting one. Wanted, big bow. Scorchlander, female. Estimated age. Age, estimated at 40. Wanted for acts of terrorism and anti-workforce propaganda. Target is hostile and extremely dangerous. Well, let's start gently. Just grab... Well, you know what? It don't cost anything, so I'm going to grab them all. Throw caution to the wind, says I. There we go. Wanted. Gorillo. Inhumanly large, slow of mind. Also known as the Boulder. Wanted for robbery, assault, and destruction of property. Namely, with the lost town of Morn. Thought to be hiding out somewhere in the Forbidden Zone with his followers, the Gorillo Bandits. Sure, I'll grab it. I don't mind. Do we want to grab more food? We might want to grab more food, actually, and then we might be able to sell more food. Big Al. We could just grab all of it. Ruka, you're probably going to be one of the better ones to carry food. I am, realistically speaking. The other thing, though, is that I do want Ruka to be the carrier of the sleeping bags because you can stack them. And that is very useful for me. Let's pop all of these in there. I've got to be very careful not to right-click right now, otherwise I'll sell the sleeping bag. And I don't want to know how much it would cost me to get it back. So we've got 6 people and only 4 sleeping bags. Annoying. But also not terrible, I guess. When you think about it, it might actually be better that way. Alright, well, we can move all of these across to Ruka. And just see how much they can stack to. They can stack to 12 in there, okay. Well, these don't need to be things that Ruka carries. They're not stacking, they're unique items, so... I'm gonna shuffle around Ruka's inventory for a little bit, and I shall bring you back in a moment. Okay, there we go. I think that's the best we're going to do. Ruka has got a backpack full of noms. We have basically sold everything except for the 2 steel bars that we found. We can make them ourselves. It doesn't really matter too much. Big Al and Ruka have an enormous amount of food on them. Everyone else has basically shared all of that out. Now then, to see what else is going on around this place. We've got another 12,000 cats now. So, let's head up. See what's going on the upper floor. See if there's anything interesting up here. Hello. Some beds. We've got Namtran, Ridley, and Skins. You're an interesting fella, aren't you? Also, someone else sitting in your crotch. I mean, I'm not going to have... sorry, Double. Skins is sitting in Double's crotch. I'm not going to comment any further on that. Right, what have we got around here then? We've got residential, general shop, an armory, might be worth checking out, mechanical shop, a noble house, interesting, a barracks, another residential, and a small residential. These are not, from what I can tell, for purchase. No, it just seems that these are just peasants living in here. That's actually kind of cool, though. I'm not even going to look. I don't need to know what's in there. No thief am I. But let's go and check out the mechanical shop. And see what they have going for them. Let's get everyone in there. There we go. And back to Aavak. Oh, they are just straight up doing a bit of trading. Okay. What are we selling here? Looking for building materials. I don't know where I can find ancient signs of... Ooh, there we go. Wow. Now there's a question. That's not something you can just buy from a shop, my friend. You're talking about rare and priceless artifacts. Ancient books dating back from past civilizations, more advanced than our own. You'll want to ask them, machinists. They send out mad adventurers all the time to find that sort of thing. Very well. Thank you very much for your help. Can I move around? Yes, I can. Can I talk to you more? There we go. Is there anything I like? Let's trade. You've got United Weekly 2. Emperor Tengu sports a brand new hat at the bodyguard battles. And we love it. A United Cities news flyer detailing Emperor Tengu's new hat. It's got sparkles on it. Empire merchants endure squalid conditions during visit to Hive. A United Cities news flyer accusing animal-like native hivers of abusing Empire merchants whilst on trade visit. Okay. Containers. I already know this one. Probably know all of these. Advanced harpoonery. Ooh. Please research bed level 4 though. It's also worth 25,000 cats. I mean, I'm interested. Certainly. 100% interested in that, actually. But that'll have to be something we're going to find ourselves coming back for another time. We could buy a load of books, but I don't really see much reason to. What else is lying around? I mean, this... If we were of such a persuasion, we would probably be able to get a crazy amount of stuff in here. Just looting if we really wanted to. I don't, though. We're not that kind of band. They got a load of stuff up there, though. No. Look. It's never been an easy life being law-abiding, but I am committed to it for this playthrough at the very least. A barracks. Let's have a look in here. There might actually be some bounties and the likes going on. Oh, we need to be down below, unless we can join up with people here. Samurai Captain. Hello. Can I talk to you? No. Apparently not. I guess if I brought someone in here alive, I might be able to sell them in there. I'm not sure. Can we head in? We can indeed. Out of bounds. Get out. Oh, okay. Wow. Look. I didn't know. I thought, well, it does say noble residence, doesn't it, actually? Oh, well, no, it says noble house. It could have been a house where you go to seek counsel with the nobility. I wasn't to know that it was someone's home. Nice looking little area here. I like the way they've decorated it, especially. Alright then. Looking to trade? Yeah, actually. What have we got? Spiked helmet, samurai leg plates, samurai helmet, armored face plates, masked helmet, mercenary plate, black plate jacket, side angle hachigane. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Police helmet, flared helmet, visored helmet. Oh, I'm not really sure we're producing anything like this, so I'm not really too interested in going for it, but let's have a look at you. You're pretty expensive. Got anything else really nice in here? I mean, you've got acid protection of 40%, blunt resistance 21%, cut resistance of 36%, cut resistance efficiency 70%, harpoon resistance 20 points. Fully covers the left arm, stomach, right arm, and chest. Stealth effect, though, is pretty nasty. Crossbow effects, dexterity effect, yeah. Martial arts bonus -5. Plated leather jacket with good solid armor coverage, commonly worn by the wealthier drifters and professional adventurer scouts. Ruka, what are you currently wearing? I'm assuming this would go there. We've got mercenary leather armor. Stealth, crossbow, dodge, and martial arts. It's all a little bit lower, but this would assassination skill bonus, which is kind of nasty. It would be better for the arms and the stomach, certainly. And generally is a decent upgrade. In terms of blunt resistance, that's 5% more. Cut resistance, a lot more, over 12% more. Cut resistance efficiency is the same thing. 7 points more harpoon resistance. How much heavier is it? Only 1 kilo heavier. That's not too bad. You know what? Sure. Let's go ahead with that and we can sell this one on. There we go. That did take a chunk of our money away, but I'm actually quite happy with having Ruka with a nice chunky bit of gear there. Let's come and have a look at you, Ruka. There we are. Perfect. Look more formidable already. I approve. Right, what what else would we like to do? The general store is the next one. So let's get ourselves in there and have a look around. What I would love to get is some bolts. We desperately need those because right now we're forced to engage only in hand-to-hand, which is not exactly ideal. Is there anything you like? Let's have a look. Oh, we've got some backpacks. Oh, might not say no to that. New armor type. Armor type. Drifter's boots, straw hats. We already know drifter's boots. But no need for that one. Large backpack. Scavenger's basket. Encumbrance reduction. Okay. Actually, no, they all have that. Never mind. A cheap and useful backpack, commonly associated with the peasants and scavengers. Well, I mean, we've got at least one person who doesn't have a backpack. So, Crumble John, you now have a ruddy great backpack. So, enjoy that. You're going to also be carrying around a lot of gubbins. Tangle Must for how much? 1,564? Oof. It's not particularly good. Well, I mean, it gives you better blunt resistance, but it's mostly cloth. It's not really that grand. We've got helmets here. Masked helmets, metal plates, Sandogasa, I assume. Acid protection, to some degree. Light armor class, but it's a prototype grade. Not really worth our time, I'd say. A basket hat. A hat usually worn by weirdo assassins. Hides the face and masks. Makes you look creepy. Yeah. Someone just randomly wearing a basket on their head. I can't say it would be amazing. Certainly not. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be against giving you some sort of gear for your head, so sure, go on then. We've just spent all of our hard-earned, but it's fine. We had a very mild upgrade to our gear and bought a lot more food, which is going to let us do a lot more voyaging, which is the whole point of this group. What is going on out there? Pause that for a second. Who are you? Armed citizens, apparently. Slavers Caravan Guard. Okay, well, armed citizens. Very well. Are these... Oh, power stations. Interesting. Residential small. Doesn't look like any of these can be purchased, but that's actually very interesting. Finally, is there anywhere else we wanted to go? I don't think so. I think we've been to everywhere worth visiting here. Okay, well, you know, we could have possibly gotten a couple more recruits, but honestly, this group I don't think is the best group to get recruits with, because we're probably going to take them somewhere dumb. Let's be honest with ourselves. We're going to go somewhere dumb with them. Let's head on outside. Foraging animals, corpse disposal. Well, I mean, you've all got lots of jobs, but realistically, the only thing I really want you to have is medic. It is a massive shame that we haven't been able to purchase any bolts there. Let's have a look at the next place that we want to go to. We can swing past Way Station onwards to Clown Steady, giving a very wide berth to this area. We've got a couple of folks over here. What have we got down there? Let's have a quick look at factions. Base defense contract. Mercenary Guild, Dustwall. 5 days, 13 hours. They'll be there long enough for the Shek Kingdom. I mean, maybe we could stop paying our taxes. That might be an interesting thing to do. Probably a dumb thing, though. I'm going to be honest. Alright, I think we're going to start making our way for yonder to the way station. Let's speed things up a little bit for this trip. It's been a while since we've gone for a bit of a roam. Big Al decided to take the path less travelled, or choosing that, contrary to popular belief, the safety isn't in numbers. The safety is being away from the big, loud, numbery group, which is likely to draw all of the attention from predators, whilst you skulk around in the shadows, all stealthy-like. I like the way you think, Big Al. I'm not entirely sure that it is the wisest course of action, but I do like that you're trying out new things, experimenting with safety theory, and willing to experiment on your friends. I mean, it's a bit callous, one might say, or another person could put it that you've got what it takes to survive in the cruel world that is Kenshi. I mean, I'd like to imagine you would at least join in and help out. Maybe what Big Al is actually thinking is that if they're busy trying to eat Aavak whilst Aruka, basically face tanks the universe, then Big Al could sneak in with an assassination strike and just snap the neck of whatever's trying to eat Aavak. I approve of this sudden twist. Where are we headed off to? There we go. Oh, wait. What just happened there? Crumble John, why are you wandering off by yourself? I disapprove. Let's make sure that you're all walking as a group, please, and thank you. We're coming up on the way station. It looks like an interesting little place. We haven't really seen any activity out here, though, which is a little bit disappointing. I was expecting to see something to fight with. But I guess that's not a terrible thing, not coming across, skin spiders or what have you. Especially considering how long it takes us to recover once we do get into a big pitched battle with them. Alright, let's have a quick look. How are things going in here? Let's pop our head in. Now, see, this is really cool. I love the way that this is so tightly built. I mean, it hasn't got much of a killing floor on the outside, but it's a really well-designed little area, I feel. Slaver caravan guard? Yeah, I don't want any trouble, mate. And I promise you, you don't want the sort of trouble that we'd bring if you tried to take us. We've got a bar. We have also got a mechanical shop. Well, let's pop inside there and see what they've got to offer. We've not got much to buy with, but if we saw something we really wanted, I could always send out a trade caravan from Dustwall and drop some cat into our account and then possibly buy it down here. Now, who we got here? Ninja Guard, Tech Hunters, probably the same there, yeah. Now they should actually try and trade a little bit, which is actually really cool. I really like the way that the people wander around and it feels the world a little bit more alive. Hello. Looking for building materials? Well, I am actually looking for this. I have some engineering questions. What do you want to know? When I build things, where can I build? How do I learn to build new buildings and machinery? Where can I build? Anywhere away from towns, but you'll want to do some prospecting first. Find an area with the resources you'll need. Stone and iron are important ones you'll need. Fertile land too, if you think of farming your food. Okay, what about ancient science books? Is it going to be exactly what you said last time? Yeah, pretty much. I imagine that's always going to be what's mentioned. And that's fine. I really would like to chat with you now, but it does seem that we have to wait a little bit for that text to disappear before you're willing to talk a little bit more. Bit of a shame on that one. There we go. Show me what you have. Cactuses. Another advanced harpoonery. Roof decorations. Nothing really particularly valuable here. I'll keep on hold of those books for now, but it doesn't look too much like we're going to get anything of particular value. Maybe if we wander across somewhere while we're out scavenging, then we'll be able to grab a decent haul of something useful, but outside of that, I don't fancy our chances. There's quite a lot of people in here. Let's have a look around. Anyone in particular standing out? Sao? Far? I mean, you're a vagrant, so may well be worth us talking to. Pins. Lung Rot. What an awful name. Slave Caravan Guards. You got a leader. Mercenary Captain. Let's keep going through. Patch. Member of the Drifters. Mercenary. Slave Caravan Boss. There we go. Foo. Another Plastic Surgeon. Flick. Another Mercenary. Where's the barman? I do not see a barman. Ninja Guard. Are you the barman there? Nope. I am unfortunate. I've probably moused over them already, haven't I? But for some reason I absolutely cannot see. Oh. What just went on down out there? Oh, someone got messed up. Looks like changing of the guard right now. I do not see a barman, unfortunately. Which means we are not trading for any more supplies. And there is absolutely no chance of us getting any bolts, which is really what I was hoping for. Right, let's have a quick chat with... looking for allies, Drifter? Sure, I'm interested, maybe. But first, tell me who you are. I'm a smuggler. Well, was a smuggler. Had a close call with a snitch and decided to pack it in for good. Traveling out of town seemed a good place to start. Okay. Welcome to join us. How much are you charging? 3,000 cats, safety money first. Okay, well, I've changed my mind. Safety pay? Why not join me for free? Of course. Don't want you leaving me stranded and butt naked in the sands, now do I? Give me some value so I know I'm not just a disposable fresh slaver meat. Well, that makes complete sense, actually. That is 100% just clever. Right. We can't talk with the slaver boss, that's a bit of a shame. Alright then, well, let's pop upstairs, see what's going on. Looks like we've interrupted some sort of clandestine activity. Soto, Hex, Lif, Peas, Batai, and a mercenary. Alright, well, I think we're going to probably send someone out from Dustwall to see if we can't get a decent amount of money. Let's jump back over to Dustwall. We'll leave our voyagers there. They've got enough food to last them for a long, long time. I don't think we've got any big issues there. But what I would like to do is maybe find someone who can be a decent escort. Hobbs. No more jobs for you. Telcas, Oxherd, want you to follow Hobbs around. No more following Solwyn. Sorry. I would like you to follow Hobbs. I forget how to get you to do that automatically. Let's turn these off then. Now, how was it that I could get you to follow? There we go, staying close. Follow, there we go. And I would also like the bodyguard. No. Alright, never mind. I didn't need the top one. There we are, I just hold shift. It's been so long. There we go, perfect. Right, Oxherd, what are you carrying right now? You're not carrying anything. Calcas, you're not carrying anything. Hobbs, how are you equipped? Yeah, you got some bolts. Already puts you a little bit better off than the Voyagers. And there's no food in the animal trough. Well, that's just not going to work. No. Let's move some of this across. Let's grab a bunch of meat. I'm going to grab some dust switches for Hobbs for the journey. There we go. And let's pop all of this meat in there. There we are. We can go and get some noms. There you go. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm terrible. Right, let's see what we got in here. We should have loads of stuff to sell. Yeah, we've got crazy amounts of things to sell. Right, I'm going to want to make a new squad. Close this down first. Right, traders. We are obviously going to want Oxherd. Talcas is going to come along for the ride. And we're going to have Hobbs down there as well. There we go. Perfect. Right, now then, within the traders group, Hobbs. Let's open this up, and let's get Oxherd's inventory open. Or I would like to. Oh, there we are. And I just grab all of this. There we go. Yes, I can. Sort of. And then this one. All of those. Then this one. All of those as well. There we go. Glorious. What kind of materials we got? We got a lot of materials. Oh my lord. What are the things we got? We got plenty of animal skins, leather with no hemp. Plenty of fabrics though. What about down here? Got a surprising amount of things that we can sell. Alright then. Let's grab everything across. Oh my goodness. How many of these did we have stored in here? How many can it store in there? I have no idea, but we can sell them all. There we go. That'll do. I think. Let's arrange it. There we are. How many other things we got? We've got an awful lot. Let's have a look at your queue. Just making loads of staffs right now. In fact, let's have a look at Jin. What are your skills like at the moment, Jin? Oh, everyone's rushing out for something. Let's bring up your stats. Weaponsmithing is up to 51. Not bad. Labouring is 61. What about Shrike? Armour smithing is at 50. Also, really not bad. You're kind of just making wooden sandals, though, which is not great, I suppose. But, also, rattan hats, I guess. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. In fact, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't believe anyone is working outside right now. What on earth are you doing? How about you go inside? And then you can decide what to do next. There you go. You're sorted. Alright, so in the next episode, because I'm looking at the time, it's about the time that we wrap this one up, we're going to be heading out to Squin, trade off a load of stuff off Oxford. Falcast is going to come along for the ride as well. I don't think I need to send anyone else with Hobbs. I think Hobbs is quite capable of handling themselves, checking out their stats. I mean, you know, they might get jumped, actually. Maybe I'll take Manu as well, then, given that. Manu, yeah, we're going to have Manu come and join you as well. So, Manu, you go ahead and join the traders. There we go. There we are. You've got your job turned off. Perfect. Right, let's get Manu. Can you actually move? There we go. Looks like Manu was stuck there. I think Manu is decently set up for combat as well. Yeah, we should be okay taking care of all of that. We do need to drop off some of these items though, because your inventory is kind of full of junk. Do we have anyone in here? You should be able to drop the bard. Sorry. Didn't mean to watch you using the lavatory. My bad. There we go. Right, so Manu, Hobbs, Tailcast, and Oxherd are going to head out to do a little bit of trading, build up some cats for us that we should be able to keep our mercenary friends guarding the outpost, whilst we focus primarily on the voyagers. Now, let me know in the comments if you think we should focus on actually hiring anyone. If we did, then we're probably going to bring the voyagers back sooner rather than later. Alternatively, we could even get some more mercenaries to come and protect the Dustwall. It's not going to be too much longer now before the next group arrive. The Shek Kingdom are going to be here for tribute, and I'm almost tempted to say nah, because I am definitely thinking about moving. Where to? I don't know yet. There's quite a lot of places that we could head out to. We've got a decent amount of knowledge about the areas around here. We've got Clown Steady that the Voyagers are going to be at soon. Then we're going to move on to probably Cat and Morn before cutting back up to try and rejoin some around here. We may even check out a couple of these areas around the Holy Nation. With that, though, I'm kind of tempted by the idea of maybe setting up a base somewhere around here. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. The Hivers are not a difficult enemy to fight. And I wonder if anyone trying to raid us would find them difficult. Because they might. Especially if they have to travel through a lot of this area in order to get to us. There's also this whole area right there that looks conspicuous on the map that I wouldn't mind checking out. But we've also got areas quite far to the north. So those are my plans at the moment, but that is going to be it from me. I really do hope you have enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.